And welcome back to the ongoing battle of the cookie wagon versus the thing with many lasers. Yeah, sorry, I was going to do something a bit more epic, but... Was that an explosion? Bit of slowdown there. Anyway, welcome back to my adventure. This is Iron Mark 3, hello! And that intro was completely and utterly messed up because of that. Okay. As an experiment, I did actually... I've turned on particle effects, that's why the jets look so different and things like that. But... what the heck's going on? I need my stats. Fuel draining, altitude dropping, power... I actually have enough power, so what's going on? No wait, altitude isn't dropping, it just looks like it, okay. Sadly, I did turn on particle effects, so I was thinking, yay, it's going to be okay. From the Depths has been optimised a bit more since last time I was on it. And that is actually true, it has been. But not enough for me to actually run with full particle effects, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to turn those off. Other than that, settings are still pretty darn low. So yeah, my computer is still not good enough. Actually, scratch that. No, that wasn't the particle effects. I haven't gained any FPS at all, so whatever. Sure, I'll leave them on then. Because I tried it out and it's like, wait, are missiles meant to look like that? I was very surprised by it. Still. Come on, you can do this. You just gotta hit the darn thing, that's all. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I just took a hit there. I just took a hit. That is actually the first time in a very long time since I took a hit. Ow. I suspect the laser is actually doing a lot of damage to me. What's going on? Well, I always knew that my defences had some weaknesses and stuff, but still. I also can't see anymore. Oh, I was in the... Oh, jeez. You remember how I said the cookie wagon is like a sledgehammer? As in, it's a really hard to stop immovable object. Oh, jeez, I can see... No, wait. No, wait, that's the rain and oil on my nose. On my screen. I thought for a moment I was seeing massive holes in the hull, and it's like, wait, has it done that much damage to me? But the guns are still online. Oh, no, there goes that gun. Yeah, this thing's laser is actually starting to strip me apart, so... I don't want to be fighting this anymore. And that means full throttle in a general direction which is not here. To be quite frank. Wow. What a downer. That is actually the first time I have run away in a long, long time. But the wagon just isn't able to really deal with this, unfortunately. Yeah, look at it. This side's is a bit chewed up, and some of the ventral mounted turrets are gone. It's not too bad overall. I mean, I've not taken massive damage, but the main problem is I just couldn't catch the thing I was trying to fight. Actually, both of my lateral turrets are gone as well. Yeah, disengaging is probably my best course of action here. Leave it behind. I don't think it can catch up to me anyway. Let's see, I'm bopping along at 69 meters a second, roughly. How fast can you go? 91. Oh, darn it. That This might be a problem. Hang on. All stop. Turn. I can't believe I'm having to do this, actually. I mean, it was looking fairly even at the end of the last episode and all. But I really don't think I can take this guy. Now, where am I asked to stabilise? Here we go. So yeah, I'm dropping down to the surface for an emergency exit. I think that's the only way out of this one. Yeah, look, I'm shedding pieces very rapidly now. I need to get out of here. Oh, wow. Even with shields on energy mode, I cannot really withstand too much punishment. Not from a powerful laser. And it's trying to kill me again. How rude. On the bright side, though, this is looking like what I have envisioned for a long time. The wagon is burning. Literally burning. It's on fire. It's glorious and horrible in equal respects. So down it goes. Oh dear. Yeah, apologies for the delay on this video. I keep saying that a lot, but this time it was because of the Steam Engine update coming in, and it was like, well, it's not just the Steam Engine update. That's actually a really fun update, but that delayed me a bit further because I was like, oh, Steam Engines, I want to experiment with those, and so I didn't actually record. But the other thing is, I just had a really bad end of the week and came home in agony multiple times from work, so good times. Good times. Come on, through we go. Get away from this thing. I can't outrun it, so I've got to escape. Bye-bye. Yeah, I've taken a bit of a pounding. Okay. Escape complete. Let's see how bad it is. While the wagon starts to fix itself. 88% damage. That is mostly exterior armor layers and some internal components that have been shot up. You'd think a vehicle's not too bad at 88% or so, but unfortunately in the Cookie Wagon's case, 88% normally means that a lot of the exterior weapon systems have been damaged, and so it is going to struggle. And yeah, look, we've got missing chunks of weaponry, artillery and defensive turrets all over the place, as well as most of my dorsal armour being stripped off on the left-hand side. I think that's the starboard side if we're using boat terms. Yeah. Much more, and they'd have been digging straight into the batteries on that side, and that would have just tipped the craft over because it would be too unbalanced for it to compensate. Especially as they knocked out the stabilising rotors on that side as well. So, yeah. If I had stayed in that fight, I would have actually dropped out of the sky after a little while. As it is, I'm listing to one side a fair bit anyway, because of the weight difference. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. This is probably going to be the final episode for the Cookie Wagon, because I'm hoping to record enough and gather enough materials that I can get everything locked and loaded, and then I can go into a blue zone, so the next video will be building the new craft. The Cookie Wagon is too late in its life cycle for me to really want to refit it with any kind of steam tech, which I am seriously tempted to, but, you know. Actually, speaking of power, some people have been commenting that the battery being 1.44 million power is a bit ridiculous, and that's because of efficiency. If you have a really big, really powerful battery, you can make it last better with less RTGs because you can change the efficiency of your electric engine. And so you can basically run it with a smaller income of power supply than if you use more RTGs to a less battery. So yeah, that was actually to make the craft cheaper and have less RTGs, which could be devastating to lose. So yeah, it just makes it a bit more robust in general, though it adds considerably to the bulk of the craft, unfortunately. But yeah, Steam. Cookie Wagon's too late in its life cycle. I'm not going to refit this thing with Steam. The next craft is going to have Steam, because I've been poking around with the Steam systems and they look pretty fun. And I have also been refitting my main combat tank designs in the Ashes of Empire campaign with Steam tech as well, to make them more reliable, give them more range, things like that. They needed refitting anyway because their weaponry was just not up to scratch. So when the next Ashes of Empire episode comes out tomorrow, they should be better in general. I won't go into that here because this is a completely different series, but the Scarabs at least are vastly improved compared to their original iteration, just from a few tricks and tips and things like that. And I've also improved the Scorpion as well, but I've not touched my utility vehicles or the base, so it's just those two tanks, and again, I'll go over that next video. Anyway, there's not much else to say because right now I am just repairing, so it's time to start exploring this new zone a little bit. Let's head for the westward course, like this. Oh yeah, that does look so much better, the jets having particle effects on them. I should have turned these back on quite a while ago. I am silly for not doing it. No wait, someone said there was an armor fault on the back somewhere? No, that armor is fully functional. That armor is fine. That armor is fine. No, I can't see any armor faults around the actual sensor clusters in the back of the craft. I mean, if you mean those holes there, that's to let the coaxial rangefinders see out of the craft there, and while protecting them mostly with armor. So I don't know what you're on about, to be honest. But yeah, enough talking blindly. Okay, moving on. I'll get back to you as soon as I've got something a bit more interesting to go on. So yeah, catch you in a little bit. Well, our first greetings in this zone is a Pinnacle. And I must also note something. I was looking... In previous videos I have sometimes looked at this and thought, wait, that's a range indication? Why is that a range? And why is it so weird? It's taken me until partway through last week to realise that that's actually the combined score from the AI prioritisation settings. So that's what determines how it attacks, and it's not an actual distance to target kind of thing. I honestly can't believe that's a mistake I made, because I should have realised from the odd values a lot sooner. But yeah, we have a Pinnacle coming in. I'm not planning to move the wagons, so I'm going to actually park it here. And I've turned the AI into just normal mode, so it's going to sit here. And the Pinnacle's just going to wander into range of the bombardment at some point, and then it's probably going to die pretty quick. And I'll go and salvage resources, because I do need resources. I've burned something like 25,000 on repairs already, and it's still going on. I'm still missing a bunch of stuff. Well, that's cheeky and pointless. The Pinnacle was firing missiles, and they've just ditched in the water, so... yeah, its weapon ranges are not really set up very well. That said, its main cannons are actually firing, so there is that. Sadly, it's only a dinky little Onyx Watch ship, so yeah. Its turret's not quite set up right as well. It just launched one of its missiles straight into the back of its main cabin. Oh dear. The bombardment is starting. And that was the first flashes of the ventral artillery opening up. I decided not to wait, so I told the wagon to just wander off over this way in patrol mode, so it's gonna come over. Yep, here comes the big shells. Just flying into the water. Off they go. Oh! Oh! Oh dear. Oh dear. I think that's a bit of a design flaw, isn't it? I think that was his main ammo magazine that just went up. In a rather spectacular fashion. Yeah, there's really not much else to say about this fight, really, because I'm going to win. There's no doubt about that. Yep, here come the missiles. I can just see them spraying into the air. Oh, it's got vertical launch missile of its own. That's it. I didn't realise that. I think my missiles are better than your missiles, though. Except for the fact that they're all missing. Yeah. those vertical launching missiles, not my best work, I must admit. Either that or the change in combat height has messed them up too much. Something else I'm missing though is that the AIs will no longer... I don't know how to have the AIs ignore salvage anymore, because that option seems to have been removed from them, so... Ooh, that is a lot of smoke.
Orders complete.
Oh wait, I'm under attack again. What's that? You're dead, sure. But I'm under attack by something else. So, let's go back in here and see what are you. A nightmare. Okay. I think that's one of the Crimson ships from the colour of the lasers coming out. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. It's shredding some pieces off me. But I think I can take it pretty easy. All that smoke was from the laser defense clouds. Oh wow. I didn't realise. I think that particles are definitely impacting my performance though. I am losing a little bit of frame rate in these fights. I am also definitely not well equipped for dealing with lasers. I must admit that. Oh dear. Just what I needed. More damage. A massive explosion in the back of the wagon. Does look kind of epic like that, but I think I've just lost... I've lost a lot of the rear engines. Was that the cannon or the fuel refinery that went up? Not entirely sure. Oh, I think it's the ventral artillery that just exploded. Yeah, ventral artillery just exploded. Oh dear. This episode is going really well, I must admit. Oh jeez. Oh yeah, by the way, I also set my shields up because the lasers were doing a bit of damage, so yeah. But it seems the lack of rear shielding has just caused that. So... oh dear. The cookie wagon is once again burning. Oh wow, look at that hole. Yeah, this is what happens when the cookie wagon takes too much damage. It gets massive holes in it. Oh dear. Oh, I'm well on course, aren't I? What I'm wondering is, has a difficulty change been snuck in or anything like that? Because this is still very early on in this zone, and I'm at a difficult level I've been at before, and I didn't get attacked by something like this fast either. So yeah, this nightmare is actually tearing me apart quite spectacularly. I better drop my altitude and try to get out of here. Actually, no. I usually don't run, and then in this episode I'm running away twice. Oh. Obviously I don't want to go into a red zone again. Oh, jeez, no, I'm listing. I need nearest portal, like, right now. I am listing so hard at the moment. I don't want a red portal, if this is what's going on, but I need to get out of here. With that hole I've lost a great deal of my stability and my vertical lifts as well, so... oops, I'm rising. What am I at? I'm at 100... okay, right. I need to get down to about 100. Where's my controls? I hear explosions! What's blowing up this time? Oh jeez. Where's the portal? Over there. Right. Turn off combat mode. I need full control. I'm listing so badly, I'm just going to just spin hard this direction. Assuming my rear thrusters are still intact. They are. That Nightmare is a really nice ship. I love the design. And at the same time, I'd wish it wasn't blowing me up. Oh dear. I've more or less I've more or less lost my ability to turn. Nope, no, I am actually turning. It's just that I am horribly damaged towards the after section. Oh, and I've lost one of my ammo magazines as well. That's helping. That's helping a great deal. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Okay, full speed ahead. Come on, let's get out of here. With what remains of my forward thrust. I'm sorry, this is not how I wanted it to go, jeez. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Ignore the fact that you're shedding blocks rapidly from your outer layers, and your lift is completely shot, and your ammo reserves are draining. Just ignore all of that. Ignore the pieces you're leaving in your wake, and try to get through the portal. One thing's for sure. With this, the wagon has definitely reached the end of its life cycle. If it's just getting torn apart so quickly now. Either that or I'm being really unlucky with what I'm finding. Oops, incoming missiles. Ow. Batteries exposed in some places, yep. Luckily my electric engine is still running, I think. No, no, it's above me. Oh, yeah, made it. Oh, jeez. Right, that tears it. I need a green portal light right now. What am I at? I am at 25.9. This is higher than I went before, but only just. But I am in no state for a sustained fight anymore. I mean, look at this. Look how much internal stuff I've lost. This actually illustrates perfectly something else I said about the wagon. When I was testing it, it works absolutely great as long as its armour can withstand the punishment. But once you crack its armour open, you can inflict a lot of damage really, really quickly. This thing is just... yeah, it's limping, it's battered, it's just... What health are we at? We're at 69% damage. Yeah, this is almost terminal damage as far as the wagon's concerned. Normally it's dropping out of the sky. It's not much more than this. But it's still alive. It's still alive. Somehow. Well, this I didn't want to see. Rear lift is coming back. So there is that. Though it's completely unbalancing me right now because I'm still full of holes. But there's some enemies on the horizon. And I don't know what they are. And quite frankly, if it's something heavy again, I don't know if I can survive it. I mean, look at this. This section is still completely chewed up. So, sure, let's go ahead and have a look. Oh, jeez, I'm under fire already. I didn't even realise because of the fog. Oh, that was right in my top. What have I got? We've got a bombardier and a pair of bombardiers. One of which is a drone. Okay, what are bombardiers? I've never faced those before. Whatever they are much higher than I am, and they are riddling me with some AP shells, it looks like. Oh, gee. Well, some AP shells and a lot of high explosives. And most of my weapons are actually down right now. And there goes some of the internal ammo again. Oh, oh. Flip it now. I'm dropping from the sky. So fast, so fast. Yep. My attitude stabilization is completely gone. I can't move anymore. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I think that this might be a vehicle death. I mean, look how much damage I've taken. Ouch. Yep, there goes a whole load more. Those are some really strong... oh dear. Incoming. Bang. Heck with this, I can't get out of this one. I'm just gonna... Yeah, look at this thing. Look at the state the wagon's in right now. It's a ring of metal. Most of its core sections have actually been gutted. And there I am, just sitting there all exposed. Wow. Okay. Oh, bang. That was a... Oh, bang. I am... the Heartstone's gone. I am about to die. And the wagon is... This is definitely a vehicle loss. Oh, jeez. I am just so full of holes right now. Where even am I? Oh, I've been knocked... There's no sign of my Heartstone where it was meant to be. Ow! Well, definitely second vehicle loss that. And I think that's a good place to... Oh, jeez. Second vehicle loss. Survived 22 hours, 17 minutes. Got blown up at difficulty 25.9, I think it was. Yeah, the wagon got gutted by 2 heavy lasercraft in quick succession and then blown up by high explosive shells when it was still weakened. So, yeah. I am very happy with that ending to the cookie wagon, actually. So that is definitely a life lost. 1 life left in this particular run. And I know that the first thing I'm going to do as soon as I get reloaded into this is I'm going through a green portal immediately and drop the difficulty and just... You know, since I'm going into green, I might just say I'm going to skip all the fighting and stuff, because that'll take me a while and it'll be weaker opponents, most likely. And yeah, I might still stick with my original plan of the next one being in a blue zone with full resources ready to build the next crafts, because it is high time I was doing that. And as you can see, the wagon is definitely reaching its limits against some of the stronger enemies it's running across up here. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you some other time. So yeah, I'll see you later. Oh, that is just absolutely devastating.